This huge pile of logs is awaiting transportation to neighboring Vietnam via the border crossing an hour's drive away. The timber is owned by a Vietnamese military company and will be taken across the border in violation of Laos' log export ban. A new report by the Environmental Investigation Agency exposes how powerful interest groups are smuggling hundreds of thousands of cubic meters of logs across the Lao-Vietnam border every year to feed Vietnam's booming wood industry. This illegal log trade threatens some of the last intact forests in the Mekong region, impacting biodiversity and the livelihoods of local communities. Undercover investigations by EIA since 2007 show how illicit Lao logs supply the factories of Quy Nhon, a town in the center of Vietnam with a large wooden furniture industry.
We have a supply of Balau, Yellow Balau from Lao.
Calorie as well?
Yes, also.
8 or 9,000 ppm.
This is all you have left, yeah? The rest already cut?
Yes,
And this one is from
Laos.
Turkey. And 5,000 cubic meters of Bala, all in Vinh port, all from now, and all available.
EIA returned to Quy Nhon in 2010 and uncovered a significant military connection. Covertly filmed discussions with a worker at the port revealed the origin of the timber.
How many percent from Laos?
About 95.
95%? Who's your?
No, not ours. It's from the army, the Vietnamese army.
A meeting with a timber factory owner in Ho Chi Minh City explained the dynamics of this illicit trade in logs.
Lao is people is nice, but the way the business is still like Vietnam, a lot of undertale money.
Yep, that's the way it works.
Yeah.
to secure the log, yeah?
Yeah, but very difficult to take a log out because it's illegal. So
It's illegal?
No, log. If you ship log from Laos out, it's illegal at the moment. We need to ship finished product.
Right, okay.
There is many ways to have the log, but I don't know.
Maybe when we go there we'll find out.
Yeah, because we are a big company, we don't know how to do that one, and we dare to do that one.
EIA probed into the military connection with the distinctive green marks and yellow tags on logs, providing a clue leading to the Company of Economic Cooperation in Vietnam, or COECCO. The trail led to the Vietnamese city of Vinh, headquarters of Quan Cu, or Military Zone 4, and its business arm, COECCO. Posing as log buyers, EIA investigators met with company staff who claimed to run the biggest logging operation in Laos.
So you only do
All the time.
100% Lao wood?
Yeah, 100%. We cut down from the Lao and transport to the Vinh and here. Last year, we mainly sell in domestic for all company in Vietnam, and they buy from us and then they process, and then they make the furniture and export to European. Last year 110,000 cubic meter last year.
EIA investigators observed more of the military company's logs just over the border in Vietnam, at Plai Can and also in the port of Da Nang. This logo led EIA to the main sources of COECCO's logs, the Seckerman 1 dam site in Atapur. Another Vietnamese company with the connections to bring logs from Laos is Nicewood, which cuts 30,000 cubic meters a year in northern Laos.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. We cut wood ourselves. We have to pay money for the government to have a quota of wood, and gives the money to transport wood here.
Oh, they transport.
No. We give those, for example, for the custom officer and forest manipulator. Yeah, we have to give some money. Now they are forbidding to import raw log and square log, but some company like us can import. Our uncle host said nothing is difficult if you have money.
It's not just Vietnamese businesses sending illicit logs across the border. A well-connected Lao company is also cashing in on the country's forests.
Where does this go? To go export? To Europe, America, or Laos?
ส่งไปเวียดนามเบิ่งเนาะคือสิใกล้กว่าเนาะexport เวียดนาม
This
Go Vietnam.
Ponsak.
Ponsak.
EIA came across this company's logging operation in Mekong province, where the Mekong 4 dam is being built.
Before we have a lot of wood, but right now I don't know why.
Why? Where did all your wood come from before then?
Huh?
Where did all your wood come from before?
Within Laos.
Oh, within Laos.
Yeah, right. Majority of the Lao company here, majority of the sellers in Vietnam.
They sell to Vietnam.
Vietnam actually, is buying logs and saw timber. We can ship it out.
Just
But
the
logs,
raw
saw
material,
timber, we
yeah.
cannot send to Thailand, sure, because it's strict regulation. But in Vietnam,
Just across, yeah?
even illegal. This is only between us now. A lot of our coming from the government, the quota we have. So timber and logs go to Vietnam
Right, really?
instead of going to the factory.
Exactly.
If I'm the boss, I can sell this wood, okay, at this price, and then they don't. Vietnam doesn't worry about the quality. Whatever quality they will take, and then they pay cash before they can see the goods. That's how it goes the business here. Most of the Vietnamese, they're competing for any factory here. They bring you the cash, even if they don't see the goods here.
Cash up front.
Cash, like that.
Rich, yeah?
Vietnam really needs the wood. My boss, Mr. Bonsak, he's involved in the wooden business, logging, construction. He have coal mining too.
Oh.
All.
He's a rich man, yeah?
He's very clever. You see, all the one with the government contracts and a lot of corruption. He's into that business. You see,
Who is Mr. Ponsak? I mean,
he's the main owner of this company.
Yeah.
He is very close to the government, the president.
Okay.
So sometimes government officials come to visit our factory.
Okay.
So this processing factory is almost like a front.
You got it. If you have a big factory, the government will visit. Oh, you have a lot. Then we'll give you a lot of quota.
Yeah. We'll see you have a good
Correct.
operation. And
We give you a lot of quota. Now I get all the wood.
The involvement of powerful interests, like the Vietnamese military and FUNSAC, explains why Laos timber export laws are ignored. Meanwhile, huge swathes of forests in southern Laos are being appropriated by its neighbors' businesses in logging, hydropower, and plantations. EIA exposed this illicit trade in 2008, but it continues unabated, as timber from Laos' shrinking forests continue to supply Vietnam's wood industry, with the products ultimately reaching end markets such as the EU and US. It is time for the Lao and Vietnamese governments to put a stop to this damaging and corrupt trade, and for consumers to avoid wood products made from Lao logs in Vietnam.